The Moreton Island Fishing Classic is an annual event that draws beach fishermen from all over the country to share in over $60,000 in prizes. But there are many who would say just being here is reward in itself. While the fishing has been pretty light for the past few days, we've decided to get serious this morning. Weather conditions are perfect for an Eastern Beach raid, so we gear up and head out along the middle road to look for a good gutter. The drive across the island via the middle track is the most direct.
Moreton's two main thoroughfares are the Blue Lagoon track and the middle road track. Quite often the middle road track will get fairly cut up through people bringing camper trailers and also some tourist buses coming across here traversing it. This one is of course one way, which is nice and safe, but the Blue Lagoon track is a two-way sand track. Other than that, you've got the Eastern Beach and the Western Beach. It's pretty simple, hard to get lost.
When we punch out about 7 kilometres later, we turn south to hook up with a few of the ARB team who came over earlier this morning. With a light offshore wind blowing and all that white sand and blue water before us, it's one of those typically perfect Moreton beach days. And while we might not be catching too many, there certainly is the odd decent fish around being landed, like this golden trevally that these blokes caught as we were driving by.
Well done, boys. The fishing's been, it's been pretty difficult, hasn't it, the last couple of days?
Yeah, it is.
But nice golden. What'd you get him on?
Emily.
Very good.
Yeah.
On gang hooks or?
Yeah, gangs.
And how has the Eastern Beach been fishing?
This is the first proper friggin' day we've had fishing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right then, if they can catch that, with half a pilly on gang hooks, then so can I. So we cast, and we wait, and we change rigs, and we change bait, and nothing. Perhaps this dolphin has the local schools nervous. This water is so clear you can see to the bottom even when it's metres deep. On days like this, seeing Moreton and the ocean in all its pristine glory reinforces this idea of protecting and preserving what we have here in this country. When you look at other beaches and oceans around the world and the way that they've been trashed, I just hope that we're able to keep places like this protected for our kids and our kids' kids. No fish here, so we're off. Yesterday's lunch stop just past Blue Lagoon was such a nice spot to stop, we've decided to do it again. Helen's on lunch duty today, and it looks like it's pizza for lunch.
Cooking pizzas on the beach, you will need wraps, Kewpie sauce, barbecue sauce, sliced olives, and a range of meats, pepperoni, and of course grated cheese. So I've started with a layer of Kewpie to cover the base, followed by a little bit of ham. This is easy cooking on the beach and it feeds a lot of people in a hurry. Of course, my husband taught me how to do all this. This is our camper that we have set up. It's pretty basic, but it carries everything that we need for cooking on the road and all the places that we've been. You can see there's a bit of a sticker collection that we keep in here. We've been Birdsville, we've been to Finke Desert Race twice, feeding a number of people down at Finke. We feed anywhere from 50 to 60 people. We've done that a couple of times, and this carries everything that we need for that. There we go, Meat Lovers Pizza. So this is our Weber BBQ that we take camping with us. It's nice and small to fit into the canopy. When we're cooking, I turn it on, turn it up high. We cook on a layer of alfoil to stop everything burning underneath. The pizzas we usually cook for about 15 minutes on high. And this one's nearly done. Look at that. So this is where I need Albin's help. Can you get the board, please?
Nice work, Alf. Did you make that yourself?
Yeah, mate, I just finished.
Yeah, nice work. That looks great, mate.
I do a good job on it.
Fantastic. Geez, Alvin's good at making these pizzas.
That looks beautiful, mate.
Take a look at that, absolutely superb. Helen has delivered. We've got olives, we've got some cheese, we've got some red onion and some anchovy. Nice glass of red wine to enjoy at the beach. Cheers.
Okay, so we've got the next pizza in, ready to go. And sit.
We do not want for much here, I can tell you. After all of that pizza, an opportunity to stretch our legs sounds like a good idea. So we decide to visit the Cape Moreton Lighthouse at the very northeast tip of Moreton Island. The Cape Moreton Lighthouse was the state's first lighthouse and was established in 1857. It marks the northern entrance to Moreton Bay. The two red bands on its exterior serve as a day mark to passing ships. A trip to Moreton somehow doesn't seem complete without a lighthouse visit, no matter how many times you've been. Plus there is of course the added bonus of seeing a whale, manta or turtle while you're there. The sunset cruise back to Bulwer beckons, and the run along Moreton's northern coast today is a ripper. From North Point to Yellow Patch, then along Taylor Bight and around Combahuro Point to set up for the show, a serious sunsetters session. I think it was Jimmy Buffett that came up with the saying it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Wrote a pretty good song about it too. I can assure you, it's 5 o'clock on Moreton Island right now. We've got a fire, a few beers and the sunset over water. Sunsetters is another Moreton Island tradition, with everyone heading to the Western Beach every afternoon for the sunset with drink in hand. The ARB Moreton Island Fishing Classic comes around at the start of September every year. I did tell you this is a fishing tournament, right? My Cat can get you to Moreton, and Moreton Island Adventures can sort you for accommodation, registration for the Classic and most other things. And if you need a few of the extras that you've seen today on some of these vehicles, head to your local ARB store. They've got you covered.